adding those two. And we will need to start drawing lines. Okay. Multicut tool. Hello. We're gonna click on this point here. Okay, this one here. And I'm gonna go all the way over this area here. And click, hold, and drag over here. And you want to make sure that it's really close to it, okay? And right click to set this line, okay? I'm gonna do the same over here, just for this point. Try to make sure that it's not attaching there, snapping or something, and right click to set this line. Now we're gonna do the same for the other one here. This is really annoying, but what can I say? Didn't want to perform well, so we will need to do this that way. Ah, not good. Let's do this again. Click here. Click here. Release. Click here. Release, and right click to close this. Now, let's wait with this one. I'm gonna create 2 lines for this. So one here. This is interesting. If I go through here, basically what I'm doing is creating a triangle. Now, I don't need this triangle. But if I will get rid of this little thing here, this little edge, so I'll still have something that is not quads. So this is bad. Actually, I will need to, from here, go over here. And I really hope that I didn't do a mistake there. Okay? So this way, it won't be triangle. If I will zoom in there, you will be able to see this, right? Now it's not triangle. But here, when I did it, over here, I did create triangles. See? Here and there. So it's not good. I'm gonna undo whatever I did. And let's do this again. One click here. One click here. Well, and one click here and right click. Let's see what's going on there. Why do I still have this? I know, I didn't snap to it. This is why it was a little bit more thicker. This one and here. Thank you. And do the same over here. This dot and following this path. This direction to avoid creating triangles. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna right click here, but I'm gonna set another edge here just so I will be able to see them from here, and it will be easier for me to work with this later on. So So if this dot is here, I'm gonna click on it. I'm gonna click here somewhere to set this one, and I will be able to find it later on. And it's just very, very, it looks like small surface, but it's huge surface. Let's have a second look here. I'm gonna switch to this and press F to zoom in. Okay, those I need to work them out. So again, these over there. One dot here. And go all the way over here. Click here. And eventually one line that goes through. Okay, right click and set this, and then we will do this. No problem. No problemo. Let's grab this, F. Okay, so this one is connected to this one. Now we need this one over here. So multi-cut tool. Hello. And over here. Right click to set this, and now let's do this thing. Save us trouble later on. I don't want to rotate every time I need to find this. You see, I knew that this ain't good. This, we shouldn't had this, but now that we're creating those extra lines, we will have something to connect to. Hopefully. Those has, those already have, but let me check if I have those lines ready for me. So one dot here. You don't have to really be straight here. If you will make them this lined, then you will see them faster. It will be easier for you to obtain them. So anyway, it's just a suggestion. And some words are very weird in English. Anyway, yeah, we need to do another one here. This, and it's already snapping for some reason, and here. Okay, so this is done. Oops, this one haven't, so this one goes following this path to avoid creating triangles. And I'm gonna rotate the camera and move it over here. I can't add it, so I will simply right click to set this line, and then I will create it. This one over here. Okay. Let's switch to selection tool and see what we have here. So these two have been set. These two as well. Okay, we can press 3, and you can see this is very nice. No tries here. You can see as well the lines, so it's easier for us to obtain them in smooth preview mode. Those as well have those lines. We are missing something here. Those I didn't done. So Let's create them. Multi-cut tool. I'm gonna continue this part. I don't wanna break it into two parts. And for a very good reason. It's like already confusing, so that way, and right click to close this, set this, click here, set this. Oops. Okay, you are the last one, so come on. Now be aware that I probably will delete something here. I have those faces that I said that I probably will delete them, so you shall see about that, right? Just don't forget this might be an option. Right click. Okay. Now I'm gonna look for all those pairs and see that they really have those little guys beneath, so I can work with. These two, got it. These here. Okay, this one should have it here. I can almost see it, it's there. Let's press 3. This is very nice. It looks very nice. Let's have a look. Every time you see those, these are those that we need to connect. And we need to find a very nice way to connect them. So you see this one, we'll need to connect this one will need to connect to this one. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna delete this edge, switch to selection tool, this edge, delete it, this edge, delete it. Okay, mesh, multi-cut tool. This is very a gentle work. Click here, click here, I need to zoom. Multi-cut, click here, go over here, connect those two. Now where are the others? Here, this is the one. Connect this one with the one that is here. So that's nice. Now let's see if we have other that we can connect. Okay, we can connect those two. And let's first do what we just did over here. So symmetrical way. I'm gonna delete these. Come on. These edges. Delete them. Multi-cut tool. This one over this sweet one, and right click, press 3 to see that it's really connected. Where's the other ones? Here are they. Click on this one, and on top of this one, press 3. Something here is not right. There is something problematic here, and this is probably a connection that I just made, which is not right. So control vertices, let's see. I'm gonna grab those. I'm gonna take a look from this side. I don't want those at the top to touch them, so spare me this problems. Let's control unselect those and press F to zoom on those here. And I'll simply merge whatever going on there. So merge component, click on this option box, click apply, make sure that they haven't merged to each other. Okay, something is wrong. It's not those four, but it's those. So let's select them and then press 1 and see which one are those. So yeah, these should be merged. Click apply, press 3, good. Next, we have this one here that can connect to this one, and this one simply connect to this one, and we done. So edit mesh. I want to say something. Probably asking yourself, how the hell did this happen, and why those all of a sudden are connecting to each other? I mean, how come they are in front of each other? They are not. They have this faulty, I don't know. They are not. This one is here and this one is there. Though it's not a problem because you allow to do things such as this, as long that these are all quads. Okay, and they just appear from the other side, and I really have no idea how to fix it other than leave it as where it is. Okay, I have a problem here. Something is not really connected. See here, this point. So merge vertex tool. Let's merge this one to this one, and then it will be good. Multi-cut tool. Click on this one here. I'll press 3 just to have a look at this, and find this one. Press 1. Click somewhere here, and right click to close this. So this is simply yeah, simple. Well, what can I say? Can't always be perfect, but at the overall, that sure looks good. So it's very complex though, and we only need to create the holes. So let's do this quickly. Mesh tools, multi-cut tool. You want to grab, well, where is the multi-cut tool? Why it's not showing as this? Yeah, exactly. This one, that one, and we have a frame here, so you don't need to worry about that. I still have triangles here. Oh no, these are not triangles. For 1 second I thought that I'd seen triangle there, but it's not. This is not triangle. Oh no. Okay, all good, all good. I'm starting to see things. I don't know. Okay, let's do this. Click here, click on the middle, click here. Okay. Now I'm gonna grab this, shift right click, chamfer vertex, grab these 4, change to scale tool. Now if the scale tool for some reason is not like this, okay, like, you know, the axis, the manipulator is not like this but like this, okay, so you must set it that way. If not, you will have to do this manually, one each by one of each one by one vertex and set it like what I'm gonna do now. And you already know what I'm gonna do, so just like this. And then I'm gonna grab this one and just bring those up a little bit. Let's press 3. Let's right click, choose face, grab this face, delete it, and press 3. Now this hole is very good. I mean, you know, it's still a small part. It's just enough for us. We don't need more than that. I'm gonna press 1, right click, choose face, grab those 4, grab those 4, and grab those 4. We have frames for each one of them, so we don't need to worry about this. Press delete. We're gonna grab these. Okay. I'm gonna go over edit mesh and duplicate. Press F8 3 times. I'm gonna grab this, modify center pivot. No, sorry, control unselect this and then modify center to pivot for this. Switch to move tool. Now with the move tool you want to double click on the move tool and open this dialog, and you want to make sure that you somewhat can maybe not. Most of the, I'm just almost sure that not. Okay, we can't. You see now the pivot is really a problem. So I don't care. We just need to snap this, okay? So what you want to do is you want to hold down the D key. Sorry. Hold on the D key. And hold on the D key. Hold down the V key. Snap it over this vertex there. And then we will simply snap this over there. So hold on the V and move it over here. You see? That way. Now we only need to reverse the normals. So normals, reverse, press F8 3 times, 2 times, Control D to duplicate this, and we will move this copy over here. Okay. V, hold on the V key and just point to this vertex here. Make sure that it's really on top of this vertex and not, sometimes you can get wrong, like many times before I did. So this one is set correctly and you don't need to reverse, but you need to copy this another time. Move it to the other side of this one. Hold on the V key, middle mouse click, hold and drag it over this, and it will snap it. And now we can go over edit mesh, sorry, normals, and reverse. Okay, press F8. Now, this one, right click on the background, vertex, choose all the outer vertices, these, shift select those, you already know this procedure. And please make sure the manipulator is not weird as it was earlier, because then if you will do something such as this and it won't stay on the same you know, aligned with this and basically move like so this is not good. Okay, well, it's good, we can still do this, but just try make sure that it's not. Okay, press F8, grab this piece, right click on the background vertices, grab those vertices, the outer ones, switch to scale tool, just a little bit gap in between. It will help us to patch these. Okay, right click on the background, whoops, press F8. It's very nice, right? Vertex face. Grab those, grab these, scale them just a little bit, press F8, grab everything here except this measurement crap. Sorry for being rude. Mesh combine. Multi merge vertex tool. It's funny. People sometimes like they are getting used to say sorry more than try not to be rude. And this is one of the problems in this world. Anyway, I'm not judging. Anyone can be such as this, but it's just a true thing. Let's move these over here. Hopefully you're gonna do this, and you see how much time I'm spending on this. This is because I'm not qualified to be an expert professional modeler. But anyway, at least I'm trying. Doom 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 doom. Almost there. Come on. Now, one thing that is going to bother me after I will finish this is the extrusion in those little tunnels there, those holes, because this is ain't gonna be easy as well. Well, it's gonna be easy, but it's just gonna be pain a little bit, so get ready. Switch to selection tool. I'm gonna right click, choose edge, and if I will click on this, double click on this, and shift double click on this one, and I will try to perform extrusion. You see what's going on with the manipulator? It's just a hard time. So you don't want to do this. What you want to do is undo the extrusion. Well, don't do it at first place, but just grab one of them and extrude it. Doesn't matter where or in which direction. Actually, in this direction. Okay, try to do this in this direction. And yeah, really, just don't do anything. Just make sure it's peeking out from this side, and then do the same over here. Extrude it and stretch it to this side. This one is better. You know what? This one is better. Anyway, now I'm gonna move to merge vertex tool, and I will patch this to this. See? This was easy. Not such a pain as I was describing it, but at first when I did it, just I was like, what's happening? Okay, this one and last one. Okay, I was guessing where they are, and I've seen that they are somewhat snapping. So right click, choose edge, grab this edge, control right click, edge ring utilities to edge ring and split. Do the same here, edge ring utilities to edge ring and split. Edit mesh, mesh tool, offset edge tool. Add those two because they are important, and add those two because these are not less important. Now, in most cases, I will add those here, and I ain't gonna do this right now because I won't be able to do this. You see, I'm gonna add. Oh, I can. Surprising. Well, earlier I couldn't. So, if you can or if you can't, doesn't matter. It's a really small piece. We are very zoomed in close up, so you have the feeling that this is a really huge piece. It's not. We can create a screw, and we better do this now. Okay, so I'm gonna create this. Press F8 to bring it back to object mode. I don't know why it was like that. And I'm gonna change this. You know what? I already done this earlier. I'm gonna create polygon pipe and simply set this to 6. Alright, maybe I will. No, I don't want to do this. I will simply switch this to 6 and right click, choose face. I'm gonna grab the inner faces there. Let's isolate this. Well, I'm confused. Trying to make things in rush and this is not the way. I'm gonna bring this up and rotate this in this direction, okay? And I think that I wanna just a little bit rotate this thing. Try to match this. Okay, this is good. Well, it's not that good. That way it's better. And just want to match the size of this over here. I'm gonna press F to focus on this. Okay, let's say that the whole is okay, and I just want to make sure that this one is just a little bit that way, okay? And I can right click, choose edge. Let's double click on this edge and double click on this edge and shift right click, bevel options, set this to 2 and click well, the width you want to probably set it to something less, like that. Click apply, and maybe even a little bit more than this. Click apply, and you want to have 2 or 3, so yeah, 2. So 1K 502 and click apply, and we will do the same as we did on the other screws. So double click on this one, shift select this one, shift double click on this one, and shift select this one, double click on that one. And now set this to I think 2 as well and click apply. And yeah, I'm okay with that. We will need only to delete this one in order to get rid of the tries, but right now I don't care about those. If you want to do this, be my guest. I'm gonna click on those, delete those, right click, edge, double click on this edge, mesh, fill hole, mesh, edit mesh, poke. Whoa, that's nice. Face, edit mesh, poke, and press F8 to bring back to object mode again, and right click, edge. Let's double click on this edge there, and I'm gonna extrude it. Let's close this. I'm gonna extrude it, switch to move tool, and I want to snap to this edge here, you see in between them, because this is the center. So let me try and do this. And yeah, it snapped. Press F8. Right now I'm on this is the negative Z or Z. So shift right click, mirror options, yeah, no, never mind, we will check and whatever will happen. So positive Z and not merge with the original. Click apply. That's ain't good. You see what happened. So we're gonna undo that. Control Z and apply. Okay, close, right click, choose vertices, grab those and mesh, edit mesh, merge component. Press F8, Control Z, Control D to duplicate this. Sorry, this is not in front of it. it a little bit went differently, and I'm really worried about this. Not that much. This is only one, and oh, it's just simply because I rotate this not correctly. I mean, it's not really aligned. But anyway, just a little bit more, less rotation that way, and it should be good. Or maybe simply bring this that way and move this J. Well, I'm not sure why it's doing this though. Whatever. We can snap things here, but we can move them with the middle here. Let's press 3. Need to add edge loops. Add it mesh. Offset edge loop. No, I didn't add those. Oh yeah, I did. Alright. Press F8. Grab this. I don't know, we should play with this a little bit more. And press 3 on those. Okay. It's not perfect, although I wish it was. But I guess that I did something just a little bit wrong here, but it's not really my fault. The preparation were correct. Anyway, enough said. We're gonna copy this, Control D. I'm a little bit sad, but that's not an it's not bad. It's not bad after all. Let's press F8. It's not red. Let's grab those. P? No. I think O. It's the. Well, I forgot. I've never used this shortcut. Group objects, but it can be S because S it's like setting a key, and T and P is parent. So group. What is group? Anyway, let's group, and let's move this over the top. Let's just position this. Don't forget, we still have little screws that we need there, and we didn't create a hole for this. And J, gonna place this, and then we shall talk about the other stuff that we didn't set yet. And move this over here. This will be very surprising to see that it's not even fit there. No, I'm joking. It shouldn't be like that. Here, there. Thank you. This is perfect. This is more than I can ask. I mean, really. All we need to do is set some hole here and enter a screw, but we will do something else. We will simply do this later on, not now. Okay, so I'm gonna save this file, save scene as. I'm gonna call this 40. Save this. I'm gonna tell you thank you very much for watching this part of the tutorial. I know it's been a very long part tutorial though. What can I say? If you don't like it, my fault then. Anyway, have a good day, people.